What is up, you guys? It's your boy Jondar back again with another reaction video. I'm recording this video today too, just because the other video wasn't really all that special. You know, there wasn't really that much hype to it, but this one is by a YouTuber named Chills. 14 Scary High Ghost Encounters, and I'm gonna let you know now. This Chill guy is a really good YouTuber. I like his channel a lot. His channel is really based off of like scary stories, strange stories, stuff like that, and the way he tells them is perfect. You know, it gives you the vibes, gives you the chills, everything. That's why he's called Chills. If you guys want to go check out his channel, make sure you guys do that. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you guys have any recommended videos, please let me know, because I want to go off what you guys like. I don't want to just throw up random shit that people don't like, you know. So if you guys got anything in mind, if y'all like it, make sure you hit that like button, you know, and stay tuned. Let's get to it.
Highways have long been a classic setting for the supernatural. After all, one wrong move can easily transform the next exit into your own personal dead end. Number 14. This one took me a few tries before I could see what they were talking about. Watch the shoulder lane on the left, and soon you'll see the shadowy outline of a mysterious figure. I have little doubt that this video is real and not edited, so the question becomes whether or not this was an actual spirit. Notice how the figure is devoid of all features, a strong sign of the paranormal, and maybe it's just because they are passing by at a high rate of speed, but I can almost see right through them. The entire lower half of their body is practically invisible. Number 13. This dashcam video shows traffic moving normally across 4 unobstructed lanes, when out of nowhere a woman appears in front of a black pickup truck. She keeps walking to the other side like nothing is wrong. The black pickup truck definitely hits its brakes, and the car behind them does so as well, which seems like a realistic response. Then again, there's clearly a red stoplight up ahead, so maybe they were braking for that instead. I don't know why this video is void of color. I'm assuming it's because black and white video would take up less space on the dashcam memory card, but it's safe to say that only a ghost would be able to do what this woman does. Number 12. 2 friends are riding down the Kerala Highway in India when they see what they later agree has to have been a ghost of some kind. The figure is dressed in pure white and holding something, maybe a flashlight. Creepiest of all is how they seem to be deeply staring into the darkness at something. They are in such a deep state of concentration that they don't even look up when the car zooms by just a few feet away. They remain frozen in place and seem to be holding their face in surprise. If this is a ghost, then they could have been looking at the roadside remains of their own body. Number 11. This driver records a potentially supernatural highway encounter that leaves him speechless and terrified. According to the driver, this person was missing their head. Look again and you'll see it does look like they have no head, but it's probably just the way the headlights overpower the camera. There's just one thing though. Even when they do get past the headlights, it still appears as if there is nothing above their shoulders. Number 10. A group of friends are heading down the road. When they think they see something in the distance, they silently observe a small figure standing motionless just barely within sight. Listen to this part and translate if you can. Finally, they decide to take their chances and barrel past. Look closely and you'll see that the highway phantom is cloaked in a single white sheet. The stranger remains motionless as the bike passes, not even putting their hands up to protect themselves. This bizarrely calm reaction is not ordinary. It makes me think that this was in fact a real highway ghost encounter. Number 9. This scary highway encounter would have easily gone unnoticed forever, if not for a dashcam recording. Pay attention to the bottom right and you'll see a blurry figure slip under the car in a matter of seconds. Pause the video and you'll see the undeniable outline of a girl from the waist up.
I was about to pause it. I wanted to see that. Yo, that's crazy. Hold on.
She appears to be wearing a white dress and staring ahead with a
I don't see it.
gray face. I guess this could be light
Right here. I don't know.
reflecting off.
It's kind of crazy. You see it right there. Yeah, you can definitely see it.
Of the pavement, but this also really does look like the outline of a person who was once living. Maybe every so often they appear in the
That's
exact
crazy.
same location where they sadly lost their life years ago. Number 8. This driver and his friend both spot something strange while driving in Davidson, Maryland. They claim that this is a large black mass. I don't see anything during this first part, but let me know if you do.
Dude, get out of here. Back up, back.
I definitely see something here though, and I'll even highlight it for you.
There it is again. I see it.
I see it.
Get out of here. Go.
What's crazy is how the object mysteriously disappears in less than a second.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Based on how fast they speed away, I have little doubt that this video is absolutely real, and they felt like their lives were at risk. Number 7. A man is driving down a haunted road in Hawaii when he sees a pale beige orb on the left side of his camera.
No idea what that is on my screen. It looks like a ball of light on the left.
I thought it was just his finger until I realized it was semi-transparent and slightly changing shape.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I have no clue. There's nothing there.
Watch this part and you'll see there's no way that this is his thumb. His passenger points at something on the side of the right, and their hand actually appears in front of the orb. The weird circle continues to hover in the corner for a full 3 minutes. It does not fade or go away even when they pull over, turn off the lights, and step out of the car into darkness.
It's still there. It's moving. It's still on the left. And I don't know what that.
If you have any idea how an orb could stay so plainly visible even without a light source, then let me know because I am honestly stumped. Number 6. 2 friends are driving down a quiet stretch of California highway when they notice a man dressed in all black is standing in their lane with his back turned to them. What's weird is how he is standing on a well-lit highway close to the street lamps, yet not a single detail is visible. It's easy to see everything that's around him, but even the headlights of oncoming traffic are not enough to illuminate him whatsoever. I do agree with the uploader that this is strange, but I'm not sure if this means he is a spirit or not. Let me know if you think this was just a broken down motorist or an actual shadow person. Number 5. Rob Davies and Chris Felton are driving down the A696 highway in the UK when they see this weird figure flagging them down in the middle of the night. The video is too grainy for me to tell for sure, but they claim that this person was wearing an old baggy Royal Air Force uniform from the 1940s. I guess it does somewhat resemble a one-piece jumpsuit from that time. When Rob and Chris double back to pick up the stranger, he is gone. Rob returns home that night and does some research. As it turns out, a Royal Air Force plane lost control around a place called Middleton Farm in 1943. Coincidentally, that is exactly the same location where this video was supposedly recorded. Number 4. This Ukrainian dashcam captures one of the highest resolution highway ghost encounters I have ever seen. Watch this part and tell me what is being said here if possible. I would really like to have a legitimate translation of this potentially supernatural message.
Whoa. That shit's fake. Come on, bro. That's fake as fuck. There's no way. That shit is so fake.
Driver speeds off after she falls back and disappears, and does not stop until they are back to civilization. This professional quality of this video makes me wonder if this is from a European movie or television show. If not, it almost looks like a well-constructed hologram. I could find no other source for this video, so be sure to let me know if this is amateur footage or something from mainstream media. Number 3. A photographer pulls his car over just outside of the Dera War Fort in the Pakistani desert. He keeps his dash cam running as he adjusts his camera equipment to get a better shot. While he is busy snapping pictures, a mysterious, shadowy figure hurries down the road. No other cars or people are around for miles. There's no reason for someone to be walking this great distance by themselves. They get towards the end of the road and quietly disappear, which leaves only two possible explanations. Either this was a real highway ghost encounter or just video editing. Number 2. A man is riding down a poorly lit Indian highway when they barely avoid a pedestrian who is staggering in the middle of the road. Yet when he turns around seconds later, the man is nowhere to be found. Now he is determined to find the man again. He turns back around and retraces his steps for almost a full minute. Then he realizes he's all gone, grows extremely uncomfortable, and speeds away. The only non-paranormal explanation I have is that maybe the pedestrian got scared and hid when he saw the motorcycle turn back around. Let me know if you think that's what happened, or if this was a genuine highway ghost encounter. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. I recently released a new song called Dreamland. Please let me know if you think my music is improving or not. Tap the circle icon in the top right corner, then tap my new song to give it a listen. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell.
It didn't take long after we met to realize we had a lot in common. The biggest thing was probably our love of travel.
Taken in Beijing, China, shows an unsuspecting group stumble across a woman lying collapsed in a crosswalk. They quickly rush out to check on her. Someone has already translated the video in the original comments section, so I can tell you what is being said here. First, they try to call the police, but none of their phones work, almost like they are being jammed by an electric disturbance. She isn't having much problem talking to them, but they eventually ask her to look directly at them so they can make sure she is alright. The woman tilts her head back and her eyes turn black and large. One of them lets out a scream and turns around. When they turn back around to film some more, the woman is nowhere to be found. This video does kind of feel like it could be a low-budget horror movie, but at the same time there is something about the way they react to finding her that seems very real. A lot of YouTubers make a name for themselves by constantly making the most extreme content.
Alright guys, if you like that, make sure you guys like, subscribe. If you guys have any recommended videos, make sure you guys let me know in the comments below. And make sure you guys go check out this Chills Guy channel. He's really good at YouTube, and I like his videos a lot. And, yeah, no, just peace out.